one of the things I want to talk about right away is not planning your content, not having a plan, you know. As a YouTuber, you have to have some strategy. You have to plan your content. You have to understand what is that you want to talk about it. What is that like direction that you're going on your YouTube channel. You don't have to script all the details, but you have to have ideas. You have to have some bullet points. It's not like you switch on the camera and you just start talking spontaneously about everything that comes in your head. So you have to have a plan, that's for sure. Some kind of a script for each video, like some few points, few ideas. You don't have to again go into detail. This is one of the things that some YouTubers who start, they miss it. You know, they just make a video the way they want and they upload it, and it will not necessarily go well. You know, that's the thing, because you should make videos about something, especially if you just start. You know, it's not just about you, it's about some value, some useful content that you want to share, that people are going to search online and then find you this way. So the first mistake that one should avoid on YouTube is actually having no plan. When it comes to having a plan, I more or less have a plan actually. But I must admit that sometimes I have spontaneous ideas which do not always even fit to my channel in the first place. So I try to use those ideas and to fix, to fit it somehow into the general idea of my channel, which I'm not sure is always good, but this is what I do. So I must admit, I make those mistakes. And when you look at my channel, I'm not very focused with topics. I can go from one topic to another quite a lot. So even though on the channel in general I talk about freedom, financial freedom, all types of freedoms that you need to be happy, to be free. So I really inspire individuals to build freedom in life on this channel. So it's quite a broad topic. It's not focused. So I would say I could be more successful on YouTube if I would be more focused, but this is me. I have so much to share and I want to share it all. So I kind of also make this mistake, but consciously. The next mistake I want to talk about is focusing too much on gear, like a camera or something. And if you have been watching me for a while, you know that recently I bought a camera and I hate it. I mean, I've been using my phone for shooting videos for quite a few years on this channel. You can check it out. Go ahead and also subscribe to my channel here. But the thing is that finally I got a camera because I got curious how it's going to work, and also I wanted to share beautiful sceneries that I like using, shooting my videos. If you've been on this channel, you know that sometimes I just love to shoot somewhere in the nature, and I thought, oh, this camera will capture it much better. So finally I got a camera, and I honestly hate using it. If you checked my videos on this camera, I'm struggling so much. It's much easier to start on the phone. So if I would ever had to start with a camera on YouTube, I would never start. So really, don't focus on the camera. You can check like this video here. We'll link it here. This is like the second video I've made with this camera, and it was such a struggle. I couldn't even make one piece. I had to have two videos anyway. But what you need to focus from the beginning, and this is also one of the mistakes, that people care about the picture but they forget about the sound. The sound should be good enough. The sound should be clear and understandable for people, So invest in some small microphone from the beginning, unless your phone is just so perfect. But in most cases, even for a perfect phone, you need some small mic for your YouTube channel. Next thing I would avoid if I start, is comparing yourself to others, and looking like others have those millions of viewers and so many subscribers and so on. Forget about it. Your story is unique. Just don't care about it. There is something special in each person, so there's no way that your story is less interesting than anybody else's story. So like my way on YouTube is kind of a steady growth, but really I'm taking it step by step. And this is my way. I'm enjoying making videos. I'm enjoying sharing my experience. I use YouTube to find clients for my products. You can get some useful links in the description below if you are curious. And also, comparing yourself to others is a very poor kind of thinking. You always have something to share, and you just go with this richness online and start sharing. But again, YouTube is not easy to start with. That's why, even though it's great, I always recommend starting with Instagram. TikTok is not my thing. Instagram is great for business, much easier to start. You still have to learn it, and I have a 7-step method called Solopreneur Journey for Free Thinkers, where you can get started on Instagram if you're curious. The link to the program is in the description below. You can log in and check out, some free lessons there, just to have a feeling if we are the right fit. And if you want to start something like a business and you don't know where to start on YouTube or Instagram or anything else, then make sure to check out my free training, also linked in the description below, on building your dream business. Just have an hour and you then have a clue, you have an idea, and you know how to go on. How about you? Have you ever thought of starting a YouTube channel or a business online? Let me know in the comments. Maybe you just share your experience or your struggles, because we all have, I'm having so much struggle also with the camera and with the plan and with the growth. It's not easy for me. YouTube is not easy for me, But if you're just starting, it's easier to start learning from somebody who has just made a few steps further, You don't really learn so much from somebody who's far, far away, because you don't see the process. You're just so many steps away. It's really hot in here, It's even in the evening, it's still very hot. So let me know in the comments, because one of the mistakes actually of new YouTubers is that people fail to communicate with the audience. People fail to ask questions. People fail to ask, for example, what kind of topics you want me to talk about? This is one of the things, one of the questions to you. Let me know in the comments. And some of you already do it, and I love it, And comments is a love language for me anyway, so I'm always happy to get them. Especially if it's more than just 2 words. What I wanted to say, I already forgot. My point was that it's important to communicate with the audience, because actually what you're doing on YouTube is you're doing for the audience. It's not for yourself, unless you just want to practice making videos, which then you wouldn't have to upload. And by the way, the next point is procrastination and hesitation to upload bad videos, so to say. Just go ahead and upload bad videos. Don't worry about it. Because this way you show also your process. If you go back to my videos on this channel, really bad quality of the audio in some of them, really, I was more focusing on the video than on the audio. Just one of the mistakes have been already describing today, and yeah, but there was just so much into the picture, into the video, So go ahead and check them out. It's good to record your journey. It's good to also keep your mistakes and show your mistakes and be transparent about who you are and how you've been going and where you've been going anyway. So another thing, big mistake of new YouTubers is just the failure to be regular on YouTube. If you have uploaded only one video on YouTube or one video in 2 months, how do you expect the growth to come? You know, and it's very easy to cheat yourself and think, well, I'm consistent more or less. No, you have to have a schedule once a week, you know, like that. Because otherwise you only think that you are consistent and you are then not. And if you're consistent, you will grow anyway. In my case, step by step, but maybe you grow faster, but if you don't upload videos, you cannot expect anything from them. So just upload, and upload also the bad ones, so to say. Just share your journey again. Just, you know, push the button and upload. Use your phone, forget about the camera. Oof, I struggle so much on the camera, as I mentioned. Anyway, I hope this video was useful for you. I'm having a great evening here. It's very warm. It's getting really dark. I was expecting and hoping for a nice sunset, but I think it was like this. I was not watching it, but anyway, sometimes the sunsets here are really great. Today it was again, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway, let me know if you did, if this was useful for you, if you have any thoughts of starting a business online or starting a YouTube channel. Make sure you also let me know in the comments and check out the useful links below. If you subscribe, then I'm going to see you in the next video, which I hope I will. See you.